Wrong ones part ways, right ones find their way. Today's shared article is about what to do if your husband cheats on you. The real way for a woman to find relief isn't necessarily divorce. In a marriage, if a woman is betrayed by her husband, the first thought might be divorce, which is a normal reaction. However, some women can't divorce due to various reasons, such as children or other complex factors. Actually, if you don't divorce, you can still find appropriate solutions because there isn't just one standard answer for any problem. When a man develops feelings outside of marriage, intelligent women won't proactively suggest divorce. They handle it like this: they learn to quietly let go of him. They don't loudly announce their departure only to end up staying, which would make them seem insignificant to him. In fact, when many women don't know what to do, they intentionally act in a way they don't like to force a realistic response. They always act very deliberately because they don't want to leave the relationship, so they choose to act indifferent. Sometimes they'll reminisce about their relationship and feel sad about the things their partner did to them. They don't know if they can endure it, but there are too many betrayals in this world, and everyone has gone through them. Since you clearly know he no longer loves you, it's better to live your own life well, regardless of whether you divorce or not. You shouldn't focus all your energy on him as you did before. Instead, focus on yourself, because when you invest in yourself, with effort, you'll see rewards. On the contrary, if you invest your energy in someone else, what will you gain? Even if you try hard to conceal and pretend to be indifferent to mask this relationship, true indifference isn't intentionally pretending in front of him. Truly letting go must be done quietly, unnoticed by the other person, so you can live your own life well. Even if you don't divorce, your lives will just continue separately. What he chooses to do has nothing to do with you, so just focus on living your own life well. Those who truly want to leave will never give advance notice, and those who don't love you anymore won't deliberately emphasize their lack of love for you. However, their attitude has already changed drastically. The better their attitude was before, the more indifferent it is now, and they may not even pay attention to you anymore. Thanks for listening so far. This channel is for everyone to improve better daily. If any of the words or sentences are helpful, then both my team and I will be very happy. Subscribing and following will help keep us moving forward. Let's get back to sharing. Once there's no trust in a marriage, there's only formality left, so you shouldn't focus on his mistakes and torment yourself over them. There's really no need. After men are discovered cheating, what they want isn't to live with the other woman but to salvage the marriage. Even if their sincerity is mostly late and insincere, they'll still try to do this, not because they truly love you but to make themselves look good. After all, they've done many outrageous things and violated moral standards. However, many women are very sad and even let go of their dignity to entangle their husbands, which only makes the husband hate them more. It's meaningless. On the contrary, women who know the truth and don't muddy the waters or entangle them make men feel even more guilty. Even if your marriage was very sweet at the beginning and he made many promises to you, the reality is often the opposite. Since betrayal happened, you need to let him know you've already accepted the reality and can let him go at any time. Don't hope he'll change his mind. It's impossible from the moment he betrays you. In this situation, women must face reality and not torture themselves with others' mistakes. Many women, upon discovering their husband's infidelity, choose not to divorce to hold on to them, but the only purpose is to make their husbands miserable, which only makes themselves more miserable. Many times, women are always at odds with themselves, unwilling to accept or admit defeat, putting their emotions on unworthy people and wasting all their time and energy, only to see the other person turn their back on them, leaving them with no spiritual support. There's no absolute loyalty in marriage. Don't think men can really be good to you for a lifetime. No one can say for sure. That's why women shouldn't put their happiness on him and should also have their own retreat and be prepared for the other party's betrayal. If the other party betrays you, what you should do is immediately shift your focus or choose to divorce. If you don't choose divorce, you don't need to consider your future life. In marriage, you should live for yourself. It doesn't matter who the other person is with, it has nothing to do with you. You're like strangers to each other. Therefore, in marriage, don't forget yourself, because loving someone else too much often makes you forget yourself. You always consider the other person, but forget to love yourself. Marriage is not everything in our lives. Loving yourself is more important than loving someone else. So if your husband cheats on you, the real way for a woman to find relief is not to be bound by the wrong marriage, but to accept the loss. Only then can you slowly gain. Women shouldn't live for others anymore in their lifetime, but should know how to cherish themselves. That's all for today's sharing. Feel free to leave a comment to tell me your feelings. Don't forget to like and share with your friends. Looking forward to meeting you.